Since the 1400s, Africa has often been referred to as the Dark Continent. Back then, it was a term used by Europeans to describe the skin color of the people they had seen along the shores of the continent and for the vast region of uncharted territory. Since that time, Africa has been ravaged by political unrest, poverty, war, and disease. The advance of Christianity begun by missionaries such as David Livingstone and Mary Slessor has long since subsided, and the roots of Spiritism, animism, and ancestral worship have grown back and taken over. The darkness that now consumes this continent is a cloud of hopelessness and despair, brought on by the many effects of war and poverty, and the seemingly unstoppable torrent of the AIDS epidemic. Thousands of people of every color die each day on the continent of Africa, lost in the darkness of their sins, never having been shown the light. At the southern tip of the Dark Continent is the diverse country of South Africa, proclaimed as one of the most beautiful places on earth and the home and humanitarian focus of many famous people. Some may argue that South Africa isn't quite as dark as the rest of the continent. Yet this land of beauty is riddled with poverty and disease. South Africa has the second highest percentage of AIDS of any country on the continent. Many people, though liberated by the abolishment of apartheid in the 1990s, are now slaves to a disease that comes with an almost certain death. Where is the hope in this unspeakable darkness? The city of Durban is located on the eastern coast of South Africa. On the surface, it is a thriving metropolis, filled with surfer dudes, businessmen and women, and even quite a few Bible-believing churches. Yes, this is Durban. But so is this. The population most affected by AIDS anywhere in the world, and whose need to hear the gospel is so urgent, is unfortunately the most unreached people group in the region. In fact, the secular world has taken much more interest in the plight of those affected by AIDS than the church. The efforts of many American government and nonprofit organizations have brought medicine and other physical needs. But medicine cannot stem the tide of this epidemic, and many are turning to their tribal medicine men and healers and the thriving cults in the area in search for a cure to their physical and spiritual needs. Some of the missionary established churches in the Durban area have a growing passion for the lost and dying in their city. They have expressed their concerns to the missionaries there and are working together to plant local church ministries to reach out into the Zulu community. Through Bible-based abstinence classes in the public schools, they hope to educate school-age Zulu children on how AIDS is spread and to reach them with the gospel. Another ministry in the planning stages is hospice care. There are so many people near the end of their battle with AIDS that cannot even leave their homes. By bringing them food, dressing their wounds, fellowshipping with them and their families, and most importantly, sharing with them through God's Word that they can have eternal, painless life with Him for eternity, the believers in Durban can shine their lights in the darkness and reach not only the dying, but also their extended families. These compassionate believers in Durban have asked for the help of the missionaries in training them to do these ministries, as well as working alongside them in their efforts to reach out into the darkness. Zulu men are being trained at the Bible school in Durban to plant churches in their own communities. Our goal is that the outreach of the existing churches will not only lead people to Christ, but that these new believers will become members of good churches and learn to shine their lights in the darkness. In Matthew 5, we are commanded to let our lights shine before men. We are the light of the world. How can we know the solution to their darkness and dare to keep our lights hidden?